So let's talk about breathing.
Okay.
All right. We discussed it when we were in our routines a little bit, and how important it is to keep your motion going, to keep the muscles opening, right? But I really want to talk to you about how to breathe. It's very important. Now, the first thing about breathing is you want to breathe in and out through your nose only. Okay? The nose is a natural filter for the body. So it filters impurities before they go into your lungs. It also warms and cools the breath so that it doesn't shock the brain or your body. So it's a natural defense. Your mouth is only meant to be a secondary sort of way to breathe. So if you have a stuffy nose or something else, right? It's not supposed to be dependent on. And the next thing is we really want to talk about diaphragmatic breathing. So
That's a big word.
This is a big word.
Diaphragmatic.
But it's very simple.
Okay.
So it's breathing in and out through the nose and deep down into the belly. Okay? We want to keep the chest very still. You inhale, the belly rises, and you exhale, the belly falls. This is also the body's natural way of reducing stress and anxiety. If you breathe through your mouth or shallow, and you probably can flash back to some of your playing days, that stimulates your fight or flight response.
You start hyperventilating.
Right.
Yes.
But there's a time and place for that. You need that on the field, you need that in stressful situations, but when you're trying to relax and you're trying to calm the body, it's very specific, in and out through the nose and deep down into the belly.
There you go.
We're gonna have time to practice that.
Okay.
But a couple of things will come up. Your mind will start to wander, right? When you're lying down, you're trying to relax, even if you're just trying to focus and be still at home, and that's okay. It's not about shutting your brain off. We are not monks in Tibet, so we do have stresses. We have to-do lists. We have, things that we're thinking about constantly. The mind chatter is extraordinary. So when stuff comes into your mind, just honor that thought. Realize, I'm thinking, and then let it go.
So, okay, dog, get out of here.
Exactly.
After you honor it.
You could be aggressive like that, or you could just say, I'm thinking about my shopping list, and now I'll stop.
Are you calling me aggressive?
No. I would never do that.
Okay.
But the other technique you're going to do is called counting breaths.
Okay.
So that is, instead of completely trying to shut down like in meditation, this is a mindfulness practice, and it's more readily available and usable to athletes on the field and in life. So you're going to inhale and think 1, exhale and think 2.
Kind of like Woosah and Bad Boys. Yeah.
So inhale and exhale, keep counting the breaths. If a thought comes up in your mind, you stop counting, think about the thought, release the thought, and then restart breathing again.
Okay.
And you're going to notice in times of stress or in the beginning of doing this, you might only get to 5. And then later on in your practice, as you get better and better, you're going to notice your numbers get really, really high. Okay? So let's lie down.
So you recommend this after every practice?
I recommend this before practice. A lot of players have pregame anxiety.
Right.
A lot of players have stress-induced asthma. So these are good techniques to calm the body and get you ready. If there was a bad call and you feel overly aggressive and then you may react a poor way in the rest of the game.
Don't sock the ref, just breathe.
Exactly. Go to the side, maybe count breaths.
Okay.
Get easy, and then go back in again.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to go into Shavasana.
All right.
You're going to lie down onto your back, straightening out your legs. If anybody has back problems, it's nice to roll up towels under the knees. But it's very important in Shavasana or final resting pose to snuggle the shoulders under and have the palms face up. Not only is that a receptive pose, it's anatomical neutral, so it's the most comfortable for your shoulders.
You and those $5 words.
That's right. And so we're going to start inhaling, exhaling, nice and easy. Remember, starting to count the breaths. Start wiggling your toes and your fingers and deepening the breath, and slowly bend your knees, bring your feet flat on the floor, and you're going to roll over onto your right side like you're going to take a nap. On your next exhale, press yourself up to seated. Easy or not so easy cross leg. And how'd
Is
that
that
feel?
my new name?
Yeah.
Not so easy cross leg.
How'd that feel?
Oh, I didn't want to come out of it.
Good. Did your numbers go high, low? Did you have a lot of thinking?
I think they went to sleep.
All right. That's not so bad either. Well, good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Yeah. Okay, good night.